Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. We're doing Flails only again. Sorry for not streaming on Tuesday. Unfortunately, my electricity went out that day, which is most unfortunate. So I couldn't stream yesterday on Tuesday, but we're here today with electricity. It's very good, and we're going to be picking up on our Flails only. I do have it on. Very good. Very good. We got the double Flails power stance move set. Do I remember what I'm doing? Okay, so just also welcome in and all. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. I want to get to Consecrated Snowfield so I can get Thorny Cracked here. Because I think that is going to be most advantageous for us. It's going to be the most useful item for us at this current moment in time. Shoot. We're going to go collect that. But that means we do have to kill a couple of bosses first. Don't mind me, brother. Don't mind me. And my chains going absolutely crazy. And he's going back to Shriek. Look at that. Alright, we're just gonna send Morgott right now because I have no reason not to send Morgott. Hold on, did I level up at all? Might not have. The other benefit of doing this is getting to mountaintops gives us the next smithing stone. Bell bearing. 40 Vig. Probably. I'm happy with 25. I think we're going to upgrade health a little bit more. I'm not going to spend any of Morgott's runes because I want to save them for the bell bearing. So that's just generally what we're going to be keeping in mind here. We're going to lock in. We're going to kill Morgott. It's going to be great. I should have Crag Blade. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. This is not fine. Lock in. Oh. God. Oh, that's the big spinny move. Big spinny move I don't know how to dodge. Alright, I should probably Crag Blade before I step in here. I kind of forgot about that. I was not locked in the slightest. I tell you what, I need to fight a boss. Unlocked. I don't need this, but it's annoying me. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's remember to Crag on our blade. That's unfortunate. We both had the same idea. That's unfortunate. I was dodging too soon. We're very unlocked right now. This isn't going well for us. I have unfortunately forgotten how to play. I need to get back into it. I also think my mom just got home. Though, normally today is groceries. It is not today. She's doing it tomorrow for better Kroger points. So I don't have to worry about that. Not a hard boss. I'm just playing poorly. Let's do this. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, what? That is so unfortunate. That one hit unlocked me because I didn't know what I got hit by. Okay, so in that hammer move, is his sword active as well? Because I think I got hit by his sword while he was doing the hammer move because I thought I was strafing it. I guess that's also a hitbox. I did not know that. We're just going to assume that it's a hitbox. Or maybe I got hit by the hand portion of the hammer. That went better though. Awesome. That is exactly what I wanted to do. It's faster to just die and go back to the grace than it is to reset, because it also annoyed me. I did press the buttons to un-two-hand. It just, I guess, didn't register. Maybe the cast hadn't been done. No, but usually it buffers. I don't know why it did that. I don't know why it didn't un-two-hand me, but I couldn't tell. Let's try that again. Okay, so it didn't un-two-hand me there either, so I guess I gotta wait until it's ready to do that. Otherwise, it's gonna go too soon. Good to know, good to know. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Truthfully. Okay. Oh, this is bad. I couldn't dodge in time. I was still healing. I have a cold on. I didn't realize that. Alright, well, you know, that I don't press the button. I press the button. I'm pressing the button. In situations like those, I genuinely have no idea what it is that's causing me not to dodge. This is where I don't have the knowledge of the game to know what thing is preventing me from dodging in that scenario. Because I'm trying. You know, forget Golden Vow. We're only crag blading it. I also think the reason I'm using Cold Attunement is because Cold Attunement better. I think the power stancing Flails, I don't think genuinely is a good option for it. Using it as a regular old generic weapon is probably a better option than trying to I'm out of stamina. That time I did what I did wrong. No, give me this! Give me this dagger! Whoa! Okay, see, I got hit by it again. Okay, what am I getting hit by? Whoa. Crack on my blade real quick while you're just freaking having a good time over there. Okay, I genuinely thought... Alright, lock in. I realized too late that I was in the freaking... I unlocked during that. Okay, I should not have tried talking. Okay, I thought I was going to be out of range for the spear. I thought I was out of range for the spear. I thought I was close enough to him that it was going to go over my head. So the minute I got hit by it, I got taken out. The minute something happens that I'm not anticipating, it unlocks me. And it's very hard for my brain to get relocked because now I'm trying to figure out and okay, where does that fit into everything else? And now my brain is calculating and not focusing. But definitely, not power stancing is a much better idea. Just use one flail. Alright. Oh. Oh, brother. Oh, spinny moves. Spinny moves. Spinny moves are not dodgeable. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Alright. That's not good. Well, that was just unfortunate timing. I have no idea how much poise a flail does, but I don't think it's a lot. Flail, I'm doing 143 physical. We're doing Frost and Bleed. With the regular flail, we were doing Holy. Maybe it's better. No, I'm not. Gotta see something. Is the Cold Attunement better? Then let's see. Heavy. Let's see. Standard is 195 and 70. Heavy, we lose 17, gain 20. Oh, I'm so bad at figuring out these freaking stats. Versus cold, where we get 143. Okay, so standard is 195. Plus 70 for that. Heavy attunement is just... Okay, so 195 plus 70 is 265. 178 plus 29 is 207. Let me do... Yeah. So that's worse. Cold attunement is 143 plus 57 plus 114 plus 19. So that is better. That's 333. So that by far outscales it. Plus we get cold buildup. And we get bleed buildup. I'm distracted. I'm unlocked, gentlemen. Alright. So cold is definitely the better play here. It does more damage because of the split scaling. And it does frost and bleed which is very good. Which we kind of need the status. It may even be better to get not Cragblade because staggers are not very common with Flails. You're not doing charged attack because they're really bad. So that's why we're going for like a multi-hit. Again. Okay, I was out of stamina that time. Alright, I dodged. I'm dodging. Oh, that's bad. Alright. Don't jump on that. That's freeze transition. That. We have my crag. Very good. Ooh. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Frick. That's not good. I'm dodging way too soon. I didn't know that was a double. Okay. I didn't know that was a double move attack. I thought it was only one. I, for some reason, wanted to drink a healing flask, and I was attacking instead. I was literally just pressing the wrong button there. Man. It sucks, because in my first ever playthrough of Elden Ring, I killed Morgott on my first try. In every other playthrough of Elden Ring, I have not. Granted, I'm using a terrible weapon. The reason I chose Flails was specifically because they're not good weapons. So I know going in that the weapon itself is just not good. It doesn't have a lot of opportunities with it. Bleed's all it's good for. Lock in. I was out of stamina. I went too early. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I am panicking. I need to not do that. He holds that hammer for so long and I dodge 3 times, none of which are in time, and get hit anyways. Yeah. Flails are terrible weapons. Oh. I'm really bad at challenge runs. I get demotivated way too easily. The only thing that is keeping me going is my ADHD, which is forcing me to lock in. Oh, no, it's forcing me to unlock. Locking in's hard. It is forcing me to not be able to stop. Because now the task needs to be completed. I am doing it out of spite. Alright. Oh, that was beautiful. I missed. Ah! Frick! Started dodging too soon. At the minute my health bar goes low, I just start panicking so badly. Like, quite literally, if you dodge successfully, there's no reason to panic. You're not going to get hit. But I just panic, dodging unsuccessfully repeatedly. Not good. Like, more health really isn't going to help. The problem persists. Nice. There we go. There we go. Nice. Love spinny move. Love spinny move that I don't know how to dodge. That's not even the hard spinny move. That's just spinny move 1. That one should be dodgeable. Spinny move 2 is just... The guy that has 3,000 hours struggles on spinny move 2. I mean, that's literally what I was trying to do, and I got hit by the end of the attack because I was in front of him, where his weapons are. I needed to be behind him. I just was in the wrong spot. That's also the problem. All of my problems can be solved. I just need to do it right. This is quite literally all skill issue. I am playing poorly. That is the wrong button. Nice. Stop. Oh. Oh. Freaking locked in. All right. Oh. That's right. I gotta run up here first. All right, gentlemen, it's done. Morgott is finally dead. Power stancing freaking flails. Not a good idea. It just does not work. That's okay. That is 4 remembrances as well. It's very good. Also, we're not going to worry about it. Worry about it later. All right, 2 mountaintops. We need to get rolled medallion real quickly. My watch is buzzing, which means I'm getting notifications.
Hello again.
Ooh, nice.
Allow me a moment to converse with you.
My sister just passed the CPCE exam. So that's good news.
So I'd like to the flame of then and guide you.
Thank you. Thank you, Melons. Appreciate you. Much appreciated. Thank you. Alright, so yeah. Power stancing flails is not good. I'm pretty sure both of these flails... This does more blood loss. Alright, so in that case... We also have family heads. This is not a good weapon. Not a great flail. Out of flails, you know. We'll use family heads for something. So we want to do that. Want to get rid of Knight Rider's flail, because I'm pretty sure with 50 bleed, we're going to naturally do more bleed buildup with this guy. So it'd probably be better to cold attune this. which gives us... Oh, this still gives us 85 and 45, which is, with this guy, it was 333 for the last one. For this flail, it is... Actually, the other flail is better. Hold up. This flail is better than this flail, surprisingly. Alright, so Knight Rider's flail is actually going to be the flail we're going to upgrade from now on. This will also make upgrading much cheaper. Because now we don't have to worry about things. There are a couple things we could probably do. Why am I running this? I need to go here. We now need to go to Rolled. We're not going to worry about Morgoth's Great Rune. It's just not worth worrying about. I die way too often to make it worth it to use. Wrong way. So now we're going to go... Now we're going to go over to Rolled, get to Mountaintops, grab the Bell Bearing, upgrade this flail that's in our hand currently to the next level. And eventually... I don't think I ever got Iron Wet Blade. Well, one Iron Wet Blade so we can probably keen attune this rather than cold attune it, which will just give it flat damage, which flat damage is always better than any elemental damage. Because if things have a resistance to that elemental damage, EX, anything that can't be frosted, frost isn't going to be good against. So, Fire Giant's a great example of this. He's not frost resistance, it's just really high. So not as useful against him, because we have to hit him a whole bunch of times before we get a frost proc. Which is unfortunate. I can block now, though. It's the other benefit of only having one flail that can block. Yeah, Knight Rider Flail is ever so slightly better than the other flail. Which is good. Well, good. It doesn't... Yeah, it's good. It's good. The other flail helped us get to this point. Now we have this flail. Now we're going to focus on it. There are two other flails in the game. One of which we need to kill a stealth for, which we could do that at any point, really. We have underground access. We need to kill deer as well. I might try to figure out what the most... or the least magic resistance boss is to use family heads against. I don't know why I'm picking that up. It's not useful. I can't use Torrent on this. Bye. Ow. Jeez, these guys are persistent. Yeah, so we want to get to Consecrated as fast as possible, which means we need the Haligtree Medallion. So we have to go to Mountaintops anyways to get to that point. We also, in Consecrated, we want the Thorny Crack tier to upgrade the multi-hit and kind of focus on our one chains. And then we want the, and then we're going to want, to get to Moog to get White Mask for the bleed that we get every once in a while. Do I have all 4 talisman pouches? I do. We also want to go to the DLC and probably swap out, at this point, probably swap out Jump Attack for, where's a crouch? I'm just kind of seeing how viable crouch attacks are. The two-hand flail crouch attack does not seem like a bad idea. But with this new controller, I was having a bit of a hard time consistently crouching and attacking. Which was weird, like it just wouldn't register that I was trying to crouch. So may need to twiddle around with that a little bit. Because right now, Claw Talisman, I honestly feel like Lord of Bloods should be the thing that goes. If I'm being totally honest with you, I think Claw Talisman, that's not the right way. Claw Talisman is far more useful and helpful than Lord of Bloods. Even though Lord of Bloods was an absolute pain to get. It gives us a boost for only a certain amount of time, whereas Two-Handed Talisman is a boost always, which I think is a much better boost. And then Claw Talisman in the same vein, always is a boost. So it just feels like it's a better option for us. So we really want to get to DLC in that case. DLC is also where we will get other goodies from. Other talismans. Okay, dude. Seriously? This frickin' guy, dude. Freaking BBK, man. Mountaintops, gentlemen. We have made it to mountaintops. We'll probably save the underground stuff for later. I do need to get... I probably should rush. Not rush, maybe. But I really should do a Stell. Because I need to get Bastard Stars, which is the last easy-to-collect flail. Because the other flail is a friggin' farmable thing. You have to farm it to get to it. Which is not very good. I don't want to do that. So now let's pick up the smithing bell bearing, and then we can go to Round Table to upgrade ourselves even further, get a much more powerful weapon. I always forget where this thing is. Alright, it's right here. Should be right here. Yes. Okay. So now we head back to Round Table. We have tons of runes. So we need 11 of those and 11 of those, and that's it. And then we can upgrade this flail in our hand all the way up to the next level, which will boost power significantly.
Oh, don't pay me, I just lay out you.
Yeah, level 18, gentlemen. Plus 18. We don't have any 7s, which is most unfortunate. Might as well while I'm at EG as well. We can sell some things we don't need. We don't need that. I might need that again, honestly. That's really the only thing I wanted to sell. Alright. I don't really want to sell everything else that I don't need. We're going to level up health. I think I need it. We're going to level up health all the way to 60 with the cold attunement. With the cold attunement, it does make it a little bit more useful, more viable to not need extra stuff for it, you know? That's good. Usually I would do Vare's quest to get to Moog a little quickly, especially because that gives us a little bit of DLC access. However, not as important to rush that, especially if we need to go consecrated anyways. Might as well, which means the next boss that we probably should kill is Nile. Or is it O'Neill? No, it's Nile. We already killed O'Neill. We need to kill Niall, because that'll give us the Haligtree Medallion. And with the Haligtree Medallion, we can get to Consecrated, and we can kill the Thornycrack tier guy, and get our multi-attack. And then we can get the Moog. I got hiccups, give me a second. And just swap that over to the left hand. But I can do that later. Granted, this is not a deathless run. And there is a consecrated snowfield skip, where you use a Stake of Marika to skip into consecrated without getting Haligtree, which would also mean we don't have to kill Niall. And we don't have to kill... I mean, yeah, we just don't have to get the Haligtree Medallion. So may be worth looking up how to do that, figuring it out, and then doing it. We're going to just kind of get things set up in Mountaintops real quick, get the graces that we need, and all that good jazz before I try anything fancy. I want to get the map and everything. Do I need the map? No, not really, but I like having the map. So, sorry, we want that in that arm. Now, I have no idea how to do that skip that I'm mentioning to get to Consecrated quicker. Because then we would have to fight Niall, which I don't particularly want to do. He's kind of a troublesome boss. But we do have Bewitching Branches, which means we could turn his own allies against him, and that'll kill them and do some damage to Niall, and it'll be a little easier for us. However, not really handy, because I'm probably going to die. And it's a consumable item, and I don't want to have to keep getting them or stuff like that. Not really worth it. I gotta pick up the tier from here as well. Try to upgrade flasks if we can. That does mean we have to go through Borealis, but that's not as... I mean, that shouldn't be hard. Just keep going straight. There it is. I guess somewhere around here. There's also a bell bearing. Somber stone bell bearing. That could be helpful to get family heads up and running. Okay. So we have plus... What do we have? Plus 8 flasks. It's not great. Plus 12 is the max, so we need 4 more sacred tiers to get all the way to max flasks. Hello, bite. Bye, bite. I don't trust myself, so we're resting at this side of grace. What's always crazy to me with Elden Ring is how you can never start, like, you can never have your build already made at the start of the game, which is like the incentive for New Game Plus, is you can have your build ready to go. But of course, a lot of times, like, I need to go all the way to, like, really far to reach places to get my build, which means killing mainline bosses. So it really would make certain items look way worse than they actually are, just simply because it's a lot harder to show off the potential. Because you can't actually show, like, oh, this is everything it can do, because the DLC is quite locked away, and you either have to rush those areas early, which is fine, but you kind of then risk, you know, not actually having everything. Okay. So there's a boy. Want to get this grace, then we can go get the sacred tear that's over there, as well as the ancient dragon smithing stone. And that way we can have that on standby for when we eventually get max upgrade for this flail. There's not a lot of flails, so we could probably upgrade the main flail as well, and family heads, and bastard stars. And maybe even the chain link. Maybe. Alright, there is an enemy that's like, or an invader that can spawn over here, so I don't really want to deal with him. Don't really want to fight Fire Giant, like, as much as I would want to go to Faroum, go to Godskin Duo, and get myself the last Bell Bearing to get a max level weapon. Also not ideal. I'd have to look up Consecrated Skip to know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I do know how to do the Nile skip. As in, to get to Nile faster without running through Castle Sol. I know what to do it. Can I do it successfully? That is the question. Don't know if I can. That's okay. Because it's not... Deaths don't matter in this, so it makes dying less annoying. Because there is the punishment. Alright. My laundry is done. So we can just go across here to get that. I did go down to Weeping and get all of those. I got the Sacred Tear that's in here. Did I get the Sacred Tear that's up here? I'm going to check real quick, because I might not have gotten that Sacred Tear. And I feel like I might as well, you know? I just got to go at it again at an angle, because Anastasia is an invader. Don't want to deal with her. Well, there isn't even a sacred tier in this church. That's unfortunate. We did go to the Church of the Plague, which had a sacred tier. I think that's it for... We went to all the Liurnia ones. Rose Church doesn't have one. This one doesn't have one. This one might. Do I remember how to get up there, though? I don't care enough. Okay. So our options are... We could just go undergrounds, kill a couple remembrances underground, go for a Stell. Actually, hold on. Did I end up getting... I got the Bell Bearing. Is that the Bell Bearing that I need? Because we can get the other Somber Stones from EG, so I'm not going to worry about getting those. It is. Oh, wow, it's expensive, though. Wow, it's very expensive. Okay, let me go sell a whole bunch of stuff to Hugh. A bunch of the runes that I got, just because it's going to be quicker than popping them all there.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your own.
I was hoping I would have more. Don't need any of these. Do need those. Do need don't need Godskin Peeler. Don't need that. Don't need that. Just need the flails. Maybe we'll need that. Don't need these. And armor. And just guard counters. I don't want to get rid of talismans. I don't want to do that again. I learned my lesson last time. Not forcing myself to do that again. Not a good idea. That's the smithing stones, or somber stones, which will get us to +6 on family heads. Which again, family heads is not a good flail, out of considering all the other flails.
Back already, no matter.
But now it is +6. It does mostly magic damage, so we could do Magic Shroud Cracked Tier, Magic Scorpion Charm. We really wanted to build for it, but Magic Scorpion Charm is like hidden behind a quest line. Is there a Remembrance boss that is weak to magic damage? I know Renala is strong. I know Estelle is resistant to magic. Hold on, gentlemen. Alright, we're gonna do the thing. Alright, we're just gonna... I'm gonna log out. Because if it crashes, I don't wanna ruin my progress. We're gonna pull out a spreadsheet that I've been making. I don't think I finished it, but we're gonna pull it out anyways and see what I got from it. Alright, I fat-fingered a little bit, but that's okay. That was intentional. Alright, gotta pull out a spreadsheet real quick. Gotta pull out a spreadsheet. That's not the right spreadsheet, but that's okay. Different spreadsheet. I didn't make that one. Okay, we can go ahead and do video capture. My face is gone. That's okay. We can go ahead and go. Oh, I'm looking for bosses. I've been slowly putting in the stat blocks for all the bosses. Wait, I did finish this. Very good. Very good. So this is their weaknesses. So magic. Alright, anything that is high, we want to get rid of, like, in the 20s. Let's just see what we got for 0 and -40. So -40 is Xeeks. -20 is Demi-Human Chief. Do we have anybody that is something we will have to kill that is a 0 on here? Because 0, most of these guys are 0s. Does not look like it. Fire Giant is 0 on magic. That's kind of nice. We could do it on freaking. We could use family heads on Fire Giant. Margit, is it? Oh, Morgott also is 0. Yeah. The only ones that are not really resistant are, ironically, Fire Giant is the last one that we have left, who is not super resistant. We don't know DLC bosses though. I gotta kind of look up bosses. There we go. Let's see. Rolana is definitely going to be strong against magic. Yeah, she has 40 on magic, so that's not good. Who else would we need to kill? Divine Beast, Dancing Lion is also strong against magic, so he's not a good option. We do need to kill Mesmer. Mesmer only has 20. Ideally, I'd want to use a Frost build on Mesmer. Jory, if you used it on Jory, he's only got a 10. So he's weak to fire. Got a 10. Matir is resistant to magic. Weak to slash and bleed. Definitely don't want to use that on that. Putrescent Knight is weak to holy and magic kind of as well. Ancient Dragon Man has he has -5 on magic. Ancient Dragon Man, I feel like would actually be a great option for Bastard Stars. Hold on. Elden Ring. This jit right here. This is a flail right here. So it does 68 physical and 81 magic. It has this Nebula skill. I think I'm going to use Bastard Stars on Ancient Dragon Man. That feels like a good option. And we can use Family Heads, which is the one we just upgraded, which also does magic damage and has Familiar Rancor. We can use this one on. I don't really want to use it on Fire Giant. I would prefer to use a bleed build on Fire Giant. What is Midra weak to? Is Midra not really? Scatter Tree is going to be weak to fire. Strong against magic, yeah. Don't want to use it on that guy. Ramana. It's 20. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if Let Us Flight is worth. Yeah, they all have pretty high absorptions to magic. Radon is strong against everything. Literally is strong against everything. Not really. We'll find something to use family heads on. Maybe I'll use family heads on Jory. I think family heads on Jory could be kind of exciting. Alright. I'm gonna look at notification because it's in my face. Back to Elden Ring. I forgot. Hold. I should have done this. We killed Morgott, so we're at 4 remembrances now. Okay. I feel like I should get Bastard Stars. We don't need it until Ancient Dragon Man, so we're not like in a huge rush to get it. We just upgraded Family Heads, which I don't think I'm going to use on anything. I guess Nile is the thing to kill next. Let's see if I can do this skip proper. I missed. Okay. That's not it. You gotta land on the other tree. I just missed the tree. This is gonna happen. Ooh, I'm so glad I did not buffer that. I almost drank the physic by accident. Which wouldn't have been the end of the world. It would have just been really annoying. Almost. Okay. I don't fully know the whole skip, but at this point, I know what I need to do, so I just gonna have to keep doing it until eventually it works. Because otherwise, I'll never learn it, and we'll go the slow way every time. Once you get it, it's much faster, and I just gonna have to learn it. Dang it. Nah, I pressed the wrong button. I was gonna try to port back, and then I pressed just Y instead of the map button first. Forgot I need to open the map in order to use the map. I don't know why I'm not landing on the tree. It looks like I'm clean every time, like I'm gonna land on it every time. And every time, I don't land on it. I slide right next to it. There you go, gentlemen. That's the skip. That's the skip right there. Alright, gentlemen. We're just gonna rip it. I have no reason not to. I probably should have done this before I buffed, but... Woo! Oh, frick. Too dirty. Come on. excellent. That is most excellent. Alright, well. Okay. Oh, that's not the right move. Okay. It does it again. Frick. Frick! We're doing so well. And then he did the same move twice, and I thought he was doing a completely different move, so I punished on it in the way I wasn't supposed to. There's a move where he, like, super runs at you and then has to, like, cool down for, like, a couple seconds. I thought he did that move. He did not do that move either of those times. And I got killed for it. And then, as you'd imagine, I kind of panicked again. Nice. Nice. Gonna be a lot of that. I don't really know if the Bewitching Branches are worth it. I wasted one because I wanted to be on my heels and I wasn't anymore. Oh, frick. No. No. That's not gonna be it. Nice. Did it again. Did the same thing again. I thought I was pressing the top button first and then going into it, but I might be. I don't actually know. I want so desperately to be good at this game. But it takes so much time and practice. Nice. I love being like, alright, that one's it, and then just completely missing. I should trust more and just go straight, because I keep, like, tweaking it in the midair, like, oh, let me, like, try to land on it. You just trust that my positioning is correct at the beginning, and not need to adjust midway through. That would probably be helpful. Alright, well, I don't know why I didn't take damage the first time, but not complaining. Might as well use these while I have them, you know? Nice. 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 Nice! Calm down. Calm down. Just don't bother. Don't bother with the Bewitching Branch. I don't know why It did it the way that it did. The game was stupid, and for some reason turned me around and made it so it was out of range. Don't know why, but it did. No reason to get mad about that. The game did you dirty. Nice. Did not jump the first time. I was supposed to jump. And I ran a little too far before I could jump. So I didn't jump. Nice. I really should pour it out because it's so much slower dying. It just takes so long to reload. Nice. You just won't worry about that extra bit of health. It's not worth wasting a heal on that. Alright, what's Consecrated Skip? Because this guy freaking annoys me. Yay, survey. Don't care. Okay, so we gotta go to the waterfall basin. Like, to that area. Okay, so we gotta go to the air spring, spirit spring. Just gotta aim. Push. Okay. Let's see if I can do that. Need to go to this guy. Alright. We are not going to get this successfully on the first try. Maybe we will, but probably not. This is a really long run. But I'm gonna die to the ads that Nile has. 10 times out of 10. And when I finally get past them, I probably won't have heals left, and will just die to Nile, because I'll panic roll. So it feels like it's probably going to be much faster to try to get this than it is to try to fight Niall and get the Hallowed Medallion. Nice. That is basically it. But I guess I didn't jump soon enough because I hit the death plane. I need to jump past the death plane. I didn't know that there was a death plane right there. I thought the death plane was much further down. But I almost just did it, gentlemen. I actually almost just did it. When I get this, we'll probably get ourselves something to drink. My head also needs it. Then I think it's going to be... After we get our upgrades, we're going to go to Fire Giant. Kill Fire Giant. Hopefully. Nope. How did you do it? Oh, I skipped too far backwards. Waits quite a while before he does the second jump. I felt like I died sooner than where he got to do the double jump. But it's also hard to tell because I'm watching it on a phone. There might be an easier one that involves Stake of America, because there are some like that, where you literally die right next to a Stake of America, and therefore you can respawn at said Stake of America. Just kind of ran it like right here. Nope. When you jump. So it's, I think it's the smaller, not the, it's the other bush. I think I'm going for the wrong bush. It's funny, he literally messes it up and then just runs back and just does it. Okay. Probably gonna try this one more time. And when it inevitably doesn't work, we're gonna look up a stake skin. I'm not gonna bother with white mask, because I'm not gonna really benefit from bleed. As much as I would like to, I don't think that's going to really be the selling point of this. Like, we'll bleed, but I don't think we're going to profit off it. Nope. The problem was I saw the camera moving, so I figured I was about to die to the death plane. Because I was specifically waiting for a part of the mountain on the left part of my screen to go out of frame to then do the second jump, because that's what he did in the video. But maybe it was working, because it did look like the camera was following me, which is what you want. If the camera stops following you, you did it wrong. So maybe I need to just do that again. One more try, and then I really need to get something to drink. I need to cool down, literally. I don't know, maybe I'll swap over to Minecraft to, mentally cool down. And just mine grass. Not grass blocks, grass. Because I need it for my forest. I pressed the wrong button! I thought about it. I even thought about it. I was on the right button. Then I started to think about, wait, what button do I need to press again? And went to the wrong button. But either way, I did not pass the point I was looking at. So I did it wrong. Anyways. Okay, so he runs at that bush, jumps right past it, moves camera. Okay, he jumps right before it goes out of frame. Right before it goes out of frame. I'm too focused and locked in. Nope. Oh. Well, gentlemen. Gentlemen. We did it. We successfully did it. I was like, oh man, we freaking messed it up. Camera didn't move. And then I was like, I'm still falling and I haven't died yet. What's going on? Holy, where did I put myself? Okay, well the problem is I don't actually know where I am. In consecrated snowfield. But... okay. I am in a hole. That's okay. I see a way out. Maybe? Am I just stuck in here? Did I jump into the hole where I'm just stuck? Okay, well, I did it I did it semi-successfully. But now I'm stuck. So I didn't do it successfully enough. Hold on. Well, I did this to myself. I exit out of videos way too soon. Frick. Alright. Well. Because now, maybe there was more to the consecrated snowfield skip. Because obviously he gets down to the same spot. So presumably he has to get out of here. But I have no idea how. I didn't realize that it was going to be completely blocked off. Or did I mess it up and went to the wrong spot? Okay. Yeah, because he goes to the same exact little nook. Okay, that's how he does it. That's how he does it. So I am in the right spot. So you had to come up here. Gotta. There we go. Shoot. Wrong rocks. No! Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Hold on. Goes kind of like. No. Okay. Oh shoot! There's a red wolf. Frick! This is not good. This is not good. I need to get to a side of grace, gentlemen. I need to get to a side of grace stat. Oh, this is not good. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am. Frick! Oh, gosh. Mm-hmm. Heal. Oh, I hate consecrated. I don't know where I am. There's a set of grease over here somewhere. Oh. Gentlemen, we did it. We freaking did it. We got to consecrated snowfield. Let's go. We got to consecrated snowfield, and we did not have to kill Nile. This is very good. This is very, very good. All right, we are going to grab myself something to drink. We're going to save. We're going to quit out just in case. I will be right back. Hi, gentlemen. I'm back. You just got a message, hey, this thing has an error about a user it needs. Me, 5 minutes later, that user doesn't exist. Have you tried creating it? Nice. Gotta love technology. It's like, I don't fully understand it, but it's funny. Okay. Thorny Cracked Tear. That's next on the agenda. And that is up by this tree. So we're just gonna go over to it. We're gonna kill this Erdtree avatar. Should not be hard. Really, realistically, we should be fine. It's an Erdtree avatar. We're getting used to the one-handing the flail. So that's good. But I need, again, same with the Putrid avatar in Dragon Barrel. We gotta treat it just like that. I keep hearing a weird bumping noise happening, and I don't know what's causing it. I also don't know where my mother is. Oh. Hello there, I didn't see ya. Nice. Nice. Well, you know, if you dodge that move, it's a free punish window. If you don't dodge that move, why aren't you dodging that move? I don't know why I mistimed that. Look, gentlemen, I have to die once. Okay, that's awesome. I have to die once so I can lock in and do it correctly. That maybe wasn't the smartest idea, but it's fine. Ooh! I didn't realize I was in the rot the whole time. But it's okay. I locked in. I was so locked, I was not looking at my health, which is probably a good thing. Thorny cracked here. Gentlemen, that's what we came here for. That's what we came here for. Whoa, that's crazy. Now, that multi-hit build is looking quite nice. More health, more gooder. I don't know why I'm going to that. So now we can keep Stone Barb, and we can go ahead and put Thorny Crack here in. Might as well, since we got the Crag Blade going. It may be worth getting a Cold Ash of War. I don't fully know how this works. We're getting a Cold Ash of War. It's also probably worth going to Moog now. We now must kill Moog. So we could get to the DLC, so we could get 2 Sword Talisman. To just give us more damage. And maybe replace... Claw Talisman for Blade of Mercy. Don't know how frequently we're going to be getting staggers and then being able to, you know, use them. But it could be useful to have. Have a little bit of extra stuffage when it gets to it, you know? Let's get that. Let's go off to Sanguini. Make him jump off the cliff. Because we don't want to really fight him. If I can avoid a fight, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to so do it. It's funny. All of the remembrances that I have killed have also been Great Rune people. Is this the right spot? This feels wrong. I don't think this is the right spot. I'm not supposed to be up here. I forgot where I'm supposed to go. I think it's straight ahead. It's this forest. This part of the forest. Gentlemen, I have an interesting idea for a Fellowcraft project. Or a little bit extra project. Dang it. Anastasia. Whomst I don't really want to fight. She does drop a somber... Maybe I do want to fight. Maybe I do want to fight Anastasia. Gentlemen, I changed my mind. We'll try to fight her. Stone Barb doesn't really matter in this case, because you can't really use it. Nice. 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 That is why I decided it was worth fighting Anastasia. Because we need to get a somber weapon, and we have 2 somber weapons I want to use. Bastard Stars and Family Heads. So we got to use those guys. At some point, right? Okay, project that I was thinking of. That's crazy. There's a book series that I love called Amulet. I think it would be really cool to rebuild Amulet. Not this one? It might be it might be this. Yes, it is this. Okay, that's not good that I angered the bear, but I came in at the wrong angle. Hopefully nothing knocks me off. Alright. Enough of that. Moog. This does mean we have to run through Mogwin, which is not ideal. Holy, I cannot see anything. There's another somber stone in Mogwin, just as like a heads up to myself. Not gonna worry about healing right now because we don't need to sit down. We're not. I was gonna get White Mask. I don't think I really want to because it involves killing 3 of the White Masks. And I don't think that's really worth it right now. That's helpful. Okay. We can sit right here. Reset ourselves a little bit. And head to Moog. Now, I don't see any reason not to just pick up stuff. Oh, wow. We still have the lantern on, which is good. Gotta get through here, you know what I'm saying? Very nice. Alright. Moog. It's Mogan time. And then it's DLC prep time. Doubt that I'm gonna one-phase this guy. If I'm being honest. I'm gonna Crag Blade, and then I'm gonna do Physic after. Because the stance break one. Lock in. Nice. 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 Yeah, I have to die the first time just to re-lock in. I don't know what it is. It has now become a pattern where every single time I fight a boss, I for some reason play so poorly the first time around. But then it's fine afterwards. I don't know why. Again, we're gonna Crag on the blade. We're gonna wait till we get closer to the guy, because it's gonna be a hot minute. Now. Nice. That's what we like to see. I healed way too soon. Wow, I'm wasting heals. Get out of there, get out of there. I knew immediately when I saw the attack coming out that I was going to die because I pressed the heal button. Ugh! I wasted so many heals on his phase transition. I healed way too early and lost 2 full heals because of that. Not that it mattered. I had 6 left, but it's just kind of annoying. Nice. Nice. Nope, that was the wrong one. I thought you were doing the 4. Nice. 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 I don't know when that one comes out. I knew it had a second hitbox when he pulls it out. I just didn't know the timing of when he pulled it out. Oh, Moog's... If you can... Yeah, Moog without a good weapon is harder than it needs to be. He's really weak to bleed. That don't mean much if you can't really bleed him. Also don't mean much if you're playing really badly. Nice. 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 Why did I do that? Why did I do that? That's not what I wanted. I got so freaking unlocked with that. I wanted to Cragblade, and I healed instead. And it just throws me so off. Because now I'm, like, revisiting that moment in my head. Like, why did you press that button? That's not the right button. You're supposed to press the other button. Just what's going on in my head. It's really hard to stay locked in when you got that voice just screaming at you every mistake that you do. Nice. That was good. Nice. 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 Nope. Nope. Forgot that has a much bigger AoE. Ugh! Being stuck in the... Oh, I'm so bad at it. I'm just so bad at the game. At that rate, even if I were to survive long enough, I would use up all my heals before even getting back down to half health. I'm just that bad at the game. It just doesn't matter. If I don't beat them immediately, it's just... There's just no hope. The longer that it goes on, the just worse I get. Nice. Oh. Dang it, I wasted a heal. Nice. Oh, that's death. I mean, I was gonna die if I stood up because I was in the friggin' blood fire. But I couldn't get out of it. problem is I get legitimately bored the more I play in a round. Like, the longer I am in the boss fight, the more bored I get with the boss fight. I'm like, okay, it's taking too long. I literally would rather be doing something else right now. Come here. Nice. 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 I intentionally did that so I would die. Yeah, I genuinely don't think challenge runs are for me. Because this is the problem with them. Well, this is the problem with them with me. My brain does not work well in this format. Nice. 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 Oh, what the frick? I had no idea that move existed. That's so annoying. Had no idea that move existed. So I'm like running away. This is fine because I'm far enough away that I won't be hit. Nope, it spews out the front in a straight line. Never been in the fight that long to know that. Oh, that's most unfortunate. Nice. Nice. Why am I? Dang it. Dang it. I actually dodged it, but I guess I dodged too soon. Just takes so long. I lose too much health in the second phase. Not the phase transition, but just specifically second phase. I didn't think that was going to hit me. Always dodge that incorrectly. Oh, what? Why is there fire there? Nice. For goodness sakes! Sucks when you think you're dodging it correctly. And then, apparently, I guess not. I dodged a second too early and got hit by the AoE. What was the... What? Freaking what? Freaking button is it? Literally hit every single button. What? Freaking... Sakes. Yes. That's the freaking button I was looking for. I don't know how this works, but I'm gonna see if I can't get the crystal tier so I don't take damage, because I need those heals. I can't be wasting like 4 heals on the friggin' phase transition, because I will not survive without them. So we can replace Stone Bar, because not really doing anything for me. Maybe it'd be worth putting a blood attunement on friggin' the Flailed so I could get more bleed. Because again, Dude Boy's weak to bleed. Alright. There we go. Oh, there is a secret here. Oh, you're right there. Nice. Oh. Oh, that's not good. I can't see squat. Good thing I'm very highly scaled. Otherwise, that would not have gone so well. Eleonora's pole blade as well. Doesn't matter, we can't use it. That was also a sacred tier, so that's handy. Okay, so it's that button. Which... That's helpful. A little bit of extra health is also useful. Stone Barb can be replaced by this. Ironically, when we get hit by... When we bleed, we do gain the benefits of Lord of Bloods. Maybe it'd be worth putting... I mean, even, like, raising dexterity can be helpful. Or even charged attacks. Even though I'm not using them as often, I feel like the extra damage I would get from the times I can use them, EX, during things like phase transitions, could be useful rather than Lord of Bloods, because... But then again, he's bleeding me quite frequently. So it might be worth leaving it in there just so I can benefit from that. So yeah. That maybe will help us. TBD. It'll just allow us to have a little bit more heals by the end of the fight. Oh, it doesn't matter when we drink it. I guess we probably still could have waited. Nice. 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 Am I dodging it too soon, or am I not dodging far enough backwards? Why do I keep getting hit by it? Nice. 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 Getting hit by the same attacks every time. I guess I'm dodging too early. Because I'm getting hit by them after the fact that I've dodged. Which is confusing the heck out of me. Because I don't know why I keep getting hit, even though I am dodging. But I guess I'm literally not dodging fast enough. Or no, I'm dodging too fast. Alright, that's not an attack window. I need to stop using it. Nice. 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 I knew it was close. I just misjudged how close. Nope. Oh, bad. Frick! Didn't frickin' know there was fire behind me, so I'm walking right into damage. So much for healing. Doesn't matter if you take all that damage back. It's so annoying. This is my last attempt, because I'm now getting bored and frustrated. Guess I do have Moog Shackle. Nice. Nice. Alright, I don't know how often I can use it. Dodging that so freaking early. Ah! Alright, that's it for me. That is it for me. It's getting far too frustrating. This is more annoying than it's worth. Rather watch somebody else play this game who is better than me. Because it is not enjoyable watching myself be so freaking bad. I can't stand being bad at things. It's not fun, but I keep getting sucked in.